Quantum manifestation begins with a mind-shifting truth. Your attention is not neutral, it's creative. In quantum physics, the famous double-slit experiment revealed that particles behave differently when observed, suggesting that consciousness itself affects reality. In your life, this means that what you consistently focus on, paired with emotional energy, determines which version of reality you step into. Imagine two people trying to achieve the same goal. One constantly worries about failure, checking for signs that it isn't happening. The other visualizes success daily, feels gratitude as if it's already happened, and calmly trusts the process. The first person's observation strengthens a timeline of resistance and lack. The second locks onto a timeline of fulfillment. Focus creates amplification. This is the heart of the observer effect in manifestation. Your reality responds to what you witness with feeling. Emotionally witnessing your future is more powerful than effort alone because the quantum field reacts to vibration, not struggle. Your thoughts are directional signals, constantly transmitting instructions to the universe about the reality you expect. A practical example. Say you want a new home. Instead of repeatedly thinking, "I hope it happens," which subtly signals doubt, spend a few moments each day picturing yourself walking through the front door, breathing in the air, and feeling gratitude as if it's already yours. By observing this reality, you give it energetic weight in the field. When you understand the observer effect, life feels less random and more like a mirror. You stop waiting for evidence to appear before you believe and start believing first, which calls evidence into form. The shift happens the moment you choose to observe possibility over fear. And that is where manifestation truly begins. While your conscious focus is powerful, your subconscious mind is the true engine of manifestation. It silently governs most of your thoughts, habits, and emotional responses. If your conscious mind says, "I'm abundant," but your subconscious still clings to, "I never have enough," the quantum field responds to the dominant signal, your subconscious baseline. Think of your subconscious as a projector. Whatever programs are running inside will appear as the movie of your life. This is why so many people struggle with manifestation. They try to think positive thoughts, but deep down, fear and doubt are on repeat. Your subconscious broadcasts your baseline, and reality faithfully mirrors it. Inner safety equals outer permission. If your subconscious doesn't feel safe receiving love, money, or success, it will block those experiences, no matter how much you want them. You have to make your desires feel normal and safe inside before they can appear outside. Embodiment builds resonance. Repetition, emotion, and small actions that reflect your desired identity are how the subconscious rewires. For example, if you want to manifest confidence in public speaking, start by visualizing yourself speaking clearly and feeling proud. Then take small, safe actions that match that state. Each repetition sends the message, "This is me now." A practical example. A person trying to attract financial abundance who feels unworthy might start a daily practice of gratitude, imagining paying bills with ease and enjoying generosity. After a few weeks, the subconscious begins to treat abundance as familiar, not foreign. When your subconscious is aligned, fear loses its grip. Instead of unconsciously transmitting resistance, your inner world and outer desire match, and the quantum field finally has permission to reflect the reality you've been asking for all along. One of the most subtle blocks in quantum manifestation is the constant urge to control how and when your desire will arrive. Fear convinces you that if you don't micromanage every step, nothing will happen. But in the quantum model, that very control signal broadcasts lack and mistrust, which slows or even blocks your manifestation. Think of planting a seed. If you dig it up every day to check its progress, you disturb the growth process. Manifestation works the same way. When you obsess over how or when, you signal to the field that you don't believe it's already happening. Control contracts energy, while surrender expands it. Letting go allows the field to unfold. The quantum field has infinite ways to deliver your desire, most of which your conscious mind can't imagine. When you step back and trust the process, you allow synchronicities, inspired ideas, and unexpected opportunities to connect the dots for you. Surrender is alignment. Surrender doesn't mean giving up your desire. It means letting go of the anxious grip that screams, "It's not here yet." Instead, you embody the feeling that it is already on the way. That relaxed certainty is magnetic. A real-world example: someone is desperate to meet the perfect partner. They go on endless dates, check their phone constantly, and feel more stressed with each day. But when they step back, focus on living joyfully, and trust that the field is aligning the right person, the connection often happens effortlessly. The paradox is that the less you chase, the faster it arrives. Each time fear whispers, "Do something now," pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, "This is already unfolding in the best way for me." That is the energetic language the universe understands. In quantum manifestation, your feelings are the true engine of creation, not endless effort or forcing results. People often assume that the harder they work and the more they push, the faster their desires will appear. But forcing sends a vibration of lack and resistance, while genuine emotional alignment broadcasts magnetic energy. Emotion speaks louder than effort. The quantum field responds to vibration, and vibration is dictated by how you feel. Two people can take the same action with very different outcomes. One acts from fear and desperation, the other from trust and excitement. The aligned emotional state always draws results faster. You emotionally inhabit your reality. To manifest something, you must first feel the emotions of having it before it arrives. If you want abundance, feel expansive and grateful now. If you want love, practice the warmth and joy of connection in your heart today. This emotional rehearsal calibrates your energy to your desired timeline. Emotion collapses probability into presence. When you maintain the emotional frequency of your desire, the quantum field reorganizes around that vibration. It's like tuning a radio. Stay long enough on the right frequency, and the music comes through clearly. A simple example: if you're manifesting a dream job, don't focus on hoping it works out or worrying about interviews. Instead, visualize yourself walking into the office, feeling proud and fulfilled. Let that feeling saturate your body. The key is that your state of being is the true manifestation work. When you prioritize emotional alignment over frantic action, fear loses its grip. You become a magnet for what you want, not because you're chasing it, but because your energy now matches it. The secret to quantum manifestation is realizing that you don't chase your future, you step into it now. Every possible version of you already exists in the quantum field. The fastest way to experience your desired reality is to embody the version of you who already lives it. Identity is the anchor. Your current life is a reflection of who you believe you are. If you see yourself as someone who's trying to manifest, you'll stay in the energy of trying. Shift your identity to someone who already is abundant, loved, or successful, and the field aligns to that belief. Be the frequency that makes the timeline real. This doesn't mean pretending or forcing. It's about stepping into that version of you energetically and emotionally. Ask yourself, how does my future self think, speak, and move?
Begin making small daily choices that match that identity. Step into the identity now. Imagine you want to manifest vibrant health. Instead of waiting for proof, start acting as someone who is already energetic and thriving. Make choices from that energy and feel it in your body. This action-emotion loop trains your subconscious to accept the new timeline as real. A practical example. Someone dreams of being a successful content creator, but hesitates to post because they aren't there yet. By embodying the timeline, they start sharing content as if they are already a professional. This alignment speeds up the reality shift because the field responds to who you are, not what you hope for. When you consistently embody your chosen timeline, fear loses power because you are no longer waiting for the future, you are living it now. This is how the quantum field recognizes your signal and brings that version of life into form.
One of the most powerful yet counterintuitive aspects of quantum manifestation is learning to let go while remaining aligned. When you cling to your desire, constantly checking for signs or worrying if it's coming, you radiate a frequency of lack. But when you release attachment and move into trust, you become magnetically attractive to your desire. It's already done. The moment you've set a clear intention and aligned your energy with it, the quantum field begins to respond. Obsessing or overthinking interrupts the signal. Like ordering something online, you don't need to track it every second. It's already on the way. Internal conviction is enough. The strongest manifestation doesn't come from constant action, but from an inner knowing that your reality is inevitable. When you feel it deeply and trust the process, you no longer chase validation or external proof. Peace attracts. Calm, fulfilled energy radiates stability. When you live as if your desire is already yours, your energy field becomes a beacon for aligned experiences. Reality bends to match your vibration. Consider this example. Someone desperately wants a promotion. They constantly worry, overanalyze, and check their email every hour. When they finally relax, focus on doing their best work, and trust that the opportunity is aligning, the promotion arrives, sometimes unexpectedly. Magnetic detachment is not about giving up, it's about letting the energy flow without resistance. Each time fear urges you to do more or check if it's working, pause, breathe, and remind yourself it is already unfolding perfectly. This peaceful trust allows the quantum field to bring the manifestation faster than any forced effort could. A crucial step in quantum manifestation is embracing energetic responsibility, realizing that your inner state is the blueprint for your outer world. Life isn't punishing or rewarding you. It's simply mirroring the energy you project. This truth can feel confronting at first, but it's also liberating because it puts the power back in your hands. Your external life mirrors your vibration. If your dominant energy is fear, doubt, or frustration, the situations and people you attract will reflect that. But when you shift to gratitude, excitement, and self-trust, reality begins to reorganize in your favor. You're not broken, you're broadcasting. Instead of seeing fear or setbacks as failure, treat them as feedback from the field. They simply reveal the frequency you've been sending out. With awareness, you can always change the signal. You are the signal. The quantum field doesn't respond to occasional wishes. It responds to your consistent vibration. This is why small, daily moments of alignment matter more than sporadic bursts of effort. Consider this. Someone wants financial abundance, but constantly thinks, "I never have enough." That signal invites more scarcity. When they take energetic responsibility, shifting to gratitude for what they already have, visualizing wealth as normal, and taking inspired action, they tune to the frequency of abundance. Opportunities start to appear because the field is finally getting a clear message. Owning your energy transforms fear into empowerment. Instead of blaming circumstances, you begin asking, what am I broadcasting right now? Each time you choose to shift, you reclaim creative authority. This is the turning point where manifestation becomes a conscious, repeatable process.
One of the most fascinating aspects of quantum manifestation is realizing that time is not linear, it is flexible. In the physical world, it feels like we must wait for things to happen step by step. But in the quantum field, all timelines already exist. The speed at which your desire shows up depends on alignment, not the clock. Time bends to alignment. When you embody the energy of your desired reality, it can manifest much faster than expected. Many people experience quantum leaps, where what they thought would take years appears in weeks or even days, because they vibrationally matched the timeline where it was already true. Live from the end. Instead of waiting to feel fulfilled once the desire appears, feel it now. If your dream is a new home, visualize walking through it, touching the walls, and feeling gratitude today. By emotionally inhabiting the end, you collapse the distance between now and your goal. The future is selected, not earned. This is the essence of quantum manifestation. You don't work your way linearly into a new timeline, you choose it energetically. Every thought, feeling, and action from that identity locks you onto the desired path. Imagine two people starting a project. One is anxious and constantly checks the clock, thinking, when will this finally happen? The other is immersed in the vision, acting as if it's already real. The second person collapses time because their alignment draws the result faster. When fear whispers that it's taking too long, pause and remind yourself, the field works outside of linear time. My alignment is the shortcut. By consistently choosing presence and belief, you allow reality to reorganize around you, making the impossible feel instantaneous.
The quantum field is the invisible matrix of all possibilities, and your manifestations live there before they materialize. Tuning into the field means aligning your mind, emotions, and energy so you can sense and interact with this infinite potential without resistance. Presence is the portal. The more present you are, the easier it is to connect. Fear often lives in the past or future, rehashing mistakes or imagining worst-case scenarios. When you fully drop into now, your signal clears and you naturally align with the field. Elevated emotions are commands. Gratitude, joy, love, and excitement are high-frequency emotions that act as magnetic codes. They signal to the field that you're ready to receive. You don't have to maintain them 24/7, but the more you choose to shift into these states, the clearer your manifestation signal becomes.
Tuning in is the process. This isn't about straining to force the connection. It's about developing coherence. Your thoughts, emotions, and body language all agree with your intention. Meditation, visualization, breath work, or simply feeling appreciation in the moment are all tools to tune in. A simple example, imagine a person trying to manifest a creative opportunity. Instead of worrying, they sit quietly, close their eyes, and visualize their art already out in the world. They feel the pride and excitement as if it's real. That moment of alignment is their energetic handshake with the field. Soon after, a chance meeting or email arrives, bridging energy into matter. The more often you tune into the field, the less fear has room to operate. Your focus shifts from "where is it?" to "I already feel it." That state is the bridge between thought and reality.
The final key to effortless quantum manifestation is learning to live fully in the present moment, the quantum now. This is where all creation actually happens. The past exists as memory,
and the future exists as potential, but your power to shape reality only lives here and now. The present is the point of power. When fear interrupts, it usually comes from imagining a future problem or replaying a past disappointment. By returning to the now, you neutralize fear and step back into creation mode. Even a few deep breaths with full awareness can shift your state instantly. Generate conditions through your state. Don't wait for life to give you a reason to feel joy, gratitude, or success. Create the feeling first. Reality bends around the energy you radiate in the present moment. If you want to manifest abundance, feel rich now. If you want love, cultivate warmth and openness now. Your inner world sets the outer stage.
Be here and everything becomes possible. Living in the quantum now doesn't mean you ignore goals. It means you stop chasing and start embodying. The future you desire is energetically encoded in this moment. You activate it by being fully present and aligned. A simple practice: close your eyes, take a slow breath, and imagine golden light filling your chest, expanding with each exhale. Let gratitude rise in your body for no reason other than being alive in this exact moment. That frequency is the gateway to your highest timeline. When you master living in the quantum now, manifestation becomes natural. You realize you're not waiting for life to change. You are changing it, one aligned moment at a time. If this video gave you that click, that feeling that reality is truly in your hands, then take a moment to like this video. It helps this message reach more people who are ready to shift into their highest timeline. And if you're ready to go deeper into quantum manifestation, reality shifting, and creating life by alignment rather than force, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Each day I share tools, insights, and practical steps to help you live as the most magnetic version of yourself. Remember, you're not waiting for reality to change. You are the one who changes it. Stay aligned, trust your flow, and I'll see you in the next video.